Hey everyone, how's it going? Just having a surprise live stream here. Just had some free time. It's still snowing. Uh, Pretty crappy out there, so just waiting around to see if a cow is going to calve. So, hey farm kid, how's it going? Hey Tina, how's it going? I'm just putting my live stream out there on Instagram. Hey Mark, how's it going? Hola, hola from Sweden. Hi. Hey Anders, how's it going? Crazy D Edward. Hey. So what's everybody doing today? I'm doing not too bad. Like I said, it's crappy weather out there, so thought I'd just kill some time, do a live stream. Oh, 25 in southwestern Ontario, pretty warm there. Hey Robbie, how is it in PEI? Prince Edward Island. Building lobster traps. All right on. Just got back from four-wheeler ride. We could do some good four-wheeling here. It's pretty muddy. If you're into mud and snow. And there's no, actually the snow came already. It finally quit. It's not really snowing. It's kind of windy a little bit. It's, it just stopped. So yeah, we had probably a couple inches of snow. And yeah, it made things pretty hectic out there for the cows and that. It's probably like the equivalent of a little over an inch of rain. How many cows left to calve? Oh, I think there's about 20 left. +8 in Prince Edward Island. I got +2. Cold, and it's going to get colder here too. Your canola is already flowering. Oh wow, that's cool. Be a couple months before our canola is flowering. Lots of ice around there. Yeah, still a lot of ice around here too. I found ice in the one of my brother's yard there. There's still some ice on the lawn. Tina, how are the calves now? The calves aren't too bad. Some were sick, and it doesn't help with this cold, wet weather. So we had to go out there and bed them in straw without the grinder, the processor, because we didn't want to scare them away out of the shed. So, hey, Matt Huber, if I pronounce that right. How's it looking to start seeding? Well, it'll be another 2.5 weeks before the land is dry. What do you think of those mini cows? I've never seen mini cows. What do you mean, mini cows? I'll have to look that up. Mini cows? Hey, Joseph. Oh, yeah, you sold your canola at the end of August. Sometimes I wish we could do that too. Did you get your shed done? Which shed was that, Becky? The calf shed or the 16 by 32? If it's the 16 by 32, it's kind of not done. It's kind of shelved for now, but hoping to get at it in the next little while. Hey man, how about those Oilers? Yeah, that was a good game yesterday. Better, 10 times better than the first one, I should say. Hey, Cody's Tech and Welding. Thanks. Yeah, that was a good picture I took there for that. 80 Fahrenheit in North Carolina. Yeah, it'll be 80 Fahrenheit here in another 3-4 weeks. How many fields do we own? Quite a few. What are you planting this year? We're planting quite a bit of canola, some wheat, and some barley. They grow many spuds out your way? No, we don't grow too much potatoes. There are a couple farms here that grow potatoes. Not around here, but a few hours away. Were you able to fix the Bobcat? The Bobcat, no, because where the Bobcat is parked, it's really in a really bad spot. It's really muddy there, so I'm just waiting for it to dry up. And it was almost dry, and so it snowed again, and it's just mud and water where it's sitting right now. So I'm just gonna wait until it's drier there to work on it. What's the earliest we can seed? Well, we don't really want to seed. I think it was last year we were on the field April 27th. So you don't really want to seed too much earlier than that, because you run the risk of frost around here is bad. So what model is that? That's the tractor that's on my picture. That's a 9250 Case IH. Hey, Matt's, I just been watching this. Ordering here, yeah. What are you planning on putting in the crop this year? Quite a bit of canola, some wheat, and some barley. How about those leaves? Yeah. Oh, you guys are cultivating and seeding already, and we have 100,000 acres. Hey, David from Kansas, how's it going? I see. Hey, David, I see you commenting lots on my channel. I'm happy we're getting snow and not forest fires. Yes. I don't think it's going to be like that again this year. Do we grow any corn out here? Yes, we grow a short season corn. I haven't personally, but there are people here who do. It doesn't amount to anything. You don't really combine it. What the people do is just grow it for the cattle to graze on in the fall. Jarrett Green Hunt. I live in Alberta, Canada. Northern Alberta, Canada. Spud's going in the ground this week. Yeah, we'll be planting our gardens May long weekend. That's when we always plant the gardens. Yeah, that's what we usually do, Matt, is we start scratching by the end of April, either harrowing or heavy harrowing or nothing, just go. Any wheat any wheat where you are? Yes, there is tons of wheat here. Spring wheat mainly, not too much winter wheat. You do see the odd crop of winter wheat, but mainly spring wheat. How many cows do we have? We have around 200. I always just say 200. It's plus or minus a couple. I'm not 100% sure. Prices are poor. Yes, they are. Wheat and barley is. Last year I sold barley for over $4 a bushel. This year you can't even get 3. I think one contract we sold was $2.80. How far you live from the U.S.? From here to the U.S. border, which would be the Montana border, probably a good 10 and a half, 10, 12 hours. 80 degrees. That's nice. I could use. We could use a couple of days of 80 right now. dry up this snow we got. $51 watching. Pretty good for a surprise stream. Yeah, I guess I don't have to set a time limit for everybody to comment. Hey, Jeremy from Saskatchewan. How's the weather in Saskatchewan? Are you from southern, central? Do you think canola and wheat markets will improve in the next year? I think wheat will because nobody's going to plant it this year too much. Acres are going down. And whatever happens in the other countries there, if they get droughts or too much rain, whatever. I always see what's going on in Russia. They export a lot of wheat. Thanks, Joseph. And yeah, we have mushrooms here, Tina. I don't know if they're morels or don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but we have mushrooms. Hey, 69. Why more spring wheat? Any dairy farms around your area? Not too many. Not around here. A few hours down the road, I went to a sale and they were a dairy farm. Have you flown the drone lately? No, I haven't. The cows don't like the drone, and for now that there's no movement in the fields or anything, I haven't really flown it around. I took a picture of the sunset one day with it. I'll have it up. Actually, I'm going on a little mini vacation here for a few days to the mountains in BC, so I'm going to take it out there. And my cat is playing havoc on the blinds. North of Regina. All right. We had a thunderstorm early morning. It was quite strange for this time of year. Yeah, one time, I can't remember when it was, but we were having some thunderstorms pretty early. It was kind of weird too. Do you feed corn silage? No, we don't feed corn silage. Actually, I don't know if there's many people who do chop up some corn just for that because you can't combine the corn around here. Just too the seasons and the heat. We don't get enough heat for corn and that. So no, we don't plant winter wheat. Are you married? Are you a fan of the Massies? Uh, the older ones, the older Massies, like the old Massey combines, they were always a good combine. Everybody had them. Some of the tractors weren't as popular. I did run a 2007 Massey. I forget the number of it, but it was a front wheel assist tractor. Man, that thing was a pile of garbage. It was uncomfortable. It didn't work. Yeah, it's the clutch. It's the yeah. It was a loader tractor and we were putting bales on, and I didn't like it at all. Do you sow corn? No, we don't sow corn. Can't really do it here unless you're just doing it for cattle grazing. You just grow the corn and let them in. We raise about 200 head of cows there, Scott. Hey, David. I actually am going to do a video on off-screen lights here. I did have a video partially made, and I scrapped it because I lost some of the footage, and I'm going to change the light and put it on my tractor. I did have it on my side-by-side because it's got crappy lights. So. Do we have a John Deere tractor? No, we don't have. We're pretty much all case. Uh, we did have a John Deere tractor. It was how many years ago was that? It was a John Deere AR, 50s or 60s, or yeah, that was a cool tractor. Who was the lady at your farm? The one video where you were to drain the water with your little dozer. Well, that was my brother's wife, Miss Monique. She took the camera and started filming. I said, "Go ahead." Have you ever heard of anyone planting canola by broadcasting? Yes, we've done it. I think we've done it once. A lot of people have done that. When it's too wet, guys just use big harrows and what the heck are they called? Those we have one. I haven't used it. It's just like an little mini air seeder, and it just the hoses go in front of the harrows, and it just broadcasts like that. Or you can use a fertilizer spreader. I don't know if any of you guys watched One Lonely Farmer video this morning. He was fixing his fertilizer spreader. We have one like that, and you can mix it in with the fertilizer, and they spread it out. So, hey, good day from Queensland, Australia. Hey, Michael. Hey, no problem, Carter. Where in BC do you live? Northern? What camera do you use for your videos? Well, mainly I use my Samsung phone. Nothing special, because I always have it with me. I also use my GoPro. This is my new Hero 5. Works really well. You can actually sync it up to your phone. And I do have a handheld somewhere around here, but the battery's always can't keep batteries in it for some reason. And I just heard the Ottawa Senators scored, and they win the game. That was overtime. International all the way. How's the shirts coming? How much hay do you have left? Actually, not that much hay left. Hey Tina, I actually had someone do some shirts up for me if I can find it here now. Just if I can find it here. Down document. Where the heck would that be? I know I'm not gonna be able to find it. There it is. Just a little artist rendering of what I thought would be kind of cool. It's not for sure or anything. It's just I don't know if you can see that. I have to wait. Anyway, that's what the T-shirt would look like. So it has a little Canadian flag in there and in the O. So that's just a little rendering there. Would you buy a square baler? Actually, my brother was looking for a square baler for a cheaper one, or we could just thinking of getting my cousin to make a few bales. 30 minutes west of Fort St. John. Okay, I've been there. Have you ever been to the east coast of Canada? No, I haven't, but I'd like to go sometime. That'd be kind of cool. Has it been super windy there? Sometimes. Seems to be windier here in the last few years. Okay, Tina. Yeah. Like I said, it's not a for sure thing. I just got someone to I told them what I'd like, and they just thought something up, and I thought it wasn't too bad, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So just gonna wait a little bit longer. Need to come to West Virginia? Is that what that is? West Virginia? Who is your Case IH dealer? Our Case IH dealer is Rocky Mountain Equipment. How many acres do we run? There's about 1,400 cultivated acres, and then probably about a little over 500 with hay and pasture. Yeah, West Virginia. I thought it was West Virginia. I've been to Wisconsin. It's pretty cool there, where I got to see all the corn uh, silos everywhere, all the cornfields. I was in, oh man, I can't remember. It was way back in 2002. I know I got off at Appleton, and we went to Oshkosh, visited the Dells. Who's your favorite NHL team? Well, you can see the hat I'm wearing, so I don't have to say anymore. Tractor Tour. Yeah, I've got asked about that. I've got asked about to do a tractor tour a couple times. Tractor tour, equipment tour. Hey, Red Rooster, how's it going? Do many guys have crop in the field yet? Yes, there is quite a bit. We went to a couple auction sales, and there was quite a few fields with canola, quite a few with wheat. The canola you can get. I don't know how good it's going to be. The wheat that's down, I don't know. Maybe just burn it. But the government forestry doesn't really want anybody burning too much because of the fires we have in the spring sometimes. Tina, yeah, we could just take you on a heck of a four-wheeler ride, show you some great views. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Hey Tina, I watch a guy on YouTube. He's called Asta Cruiser, and he does some really awesome rides every weekend. He's a pretty big dude in Saskatchewan, just next province over to me. He has a good channel. How many calves did you have this year? Well, we're at 170 right now. There's another 20 to go. How much does land sell for out there? It's 5,000 acre here. Well, here it's between 1,000 and 2,000 bucks an acre. I know there was some land in BC, Dawson Creek, BC, going for about 150,000 today. Do we celebrate Easter? Well, you know, we celebrate it as much as the next person, I guess. What time is it there? It is 4:16. Down. Damn cat. Could let you outside again. Oh yeah, you watch him? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Neighbors have 600 acres of wheat down and 400 acres of canola. Oh man, that's quite a bit. What is the wheat flat on the ground, or was it swath? Well, you went those are mushrooms, right, Red Rooster? Hey, Tina, happy Easter to you too. Take it easy. Gonna get something to drink. Be right back. Hey, take it easy, 69. Got a wild cow to deal with? Yeah, I got a couple cows to deal with here pretty soon. One has a bag that's almost dragging on the ground, so the calf is was newborn last night, and it has a hard time. Yeah, probably burn it. I imagine it's pretty flat, eh? I was reading an article where they were talking about all the crop on the ground, and the guy was saying it'd be kind of hard to burn it if it turns into a dry spring because of what happened last year. All the fires, especially the Fort McMurray fire, that big one, just about burnt the city down. Are there any loggers around you? There are tons of loggers around me. That's one of our three main deals around here. It's either farming, logging, and oil. I was watching the Farming Life's channel today. They just had a live stream, and they did it live. So I'm going to figure out how to do that from my phone. Make sure I'm in a good area, and I will do a live stream from the tractor or live stream from the yard or something like that, from the field. Try to change it up a bit just from being inside the house. So maybe I'll do a live stream on my little vacation here the next week. Try to time it out to leave this Monday. Hopefully, the snow and the roads were really just crap, but hopefully they get a little better here in a couple of days. But I heard the weather's not supposed to be that great there either, so it's going to be like raining and everything. What's everybody doing today? Would you drink a beer? Well, why not? Yeah, I'm not scared. How many calves now? We got about 170, yeah, I believe. 165, 170. Haven't read the book. Farmers have trouble finding labor with oil around as they can usually pay more. You hit the nail on the head there. Actually, the complete opposite happened now with the oil going down. That a lot of farmers were having no problem to find people now. That a lot of the guys in the oil industry had to find a job quickly. So. Well, I didn't know Larson Valley Farms did a live stream on its own today. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to them. Excuse me. Jeremy Nicholson, it's wet around my farm. Well, it's pretty darn wet around here too. Then you guys follow my Instagram. I had a picture on there yesterday. We didn't have too much snow, but some places got over almost 2 feet, 18, 20 inches. I was wondering why you don't replant some of the corn you harvest instead of buying it. Well, we didn't harvest any corn, so we couldn't really replant it. Yeah, I'll have another. I didn't really like the drone in the wintertime. There wasn't really that much snow, and it doesn't cover up all the dead grass and everything. And I don't know. I like summertime drone flying where all the leaves are out, everything is green. Looks good. Here it kind of looks dead until everything greens up here. So, oh, farmers in general. I see what you mean. We replant our barley and wheat. You can't do that with canola. Did you watch Parker on his Alaskan journey? Parts of it. Parts of it. I got it recorded on my PVR. So whenever I have time, and hockey's not on, the playoffs are on now. So you know how that is. It's almost like the Super Bowl. I'd rather work on a bigger farm than the oil field, even though it will pay more. Town in Fort St. John was about 2 feet of snow. Yeah, there was quite a bit there. I have a few friends that just do mainly grain farming, and in the wintertime they were just hauling oil truck. They have their own trucks, and they were making pretty good. But my one friend there, he doesn't really do that now because of the way the economy is in oil. So yeah. Hey, from Oswego, New York, on Lake Ontario. Okay. Sun's out, 65 degrees. My cat is opening the blinds again. You want to go outside, eh? You wanna go outside. There. Wild. Yeah, they lost their 2 games. Hey, Keith, how's it going? Go Flames. I guess I'm the only one who's an Oilers fan here. Go Oilers. Over 6,000 subs now. Yep. Just passed. Actually, I happened to be looking at it, and it was at 5,999. And then by the time I put a little post on Instagram, it was at maybe about 6 more. Have you been using your sawmill lately? No, I haven't used it since I made that video, which is, I was kind of disappointed. I wanted to go in and use it some more, and we didn't get to. So I'm going to try and get out there, really try. I got to probably be after planting. Hey Al, no, the Bobcat is still broke down. I haven't got around to getting at it because, like I said earlier, it's in a real crappy spot that it's parked in, and it's really wet beside it, and I can't move it now. So I'm just waiting for it to dry up around there. So either I have to put like a tarp down, which I could do. Put a tarp down and work on it there. Who still has a VCR? Well, we don't. Did have one, and maybe we did. There was one in the. I think our one was sitting in the camper. No 06. That's the last I saw of it. Hey, from Australia. How's it going, Mark? Yeah, not bad for a afternoon live stream. I did get more people watching at night, but this was a surprise live stream, so I didn't advertise it or anything. There'll probably be some people that'll be disappointed they missed it. So I was just wondering what else would people like to see? You can on my videos. Got your opinions? You can let me know if you'd like anything specific or anything. I haven't made a video in about 4 days now because the weather's been so crappy. How long have I been on YouTube? Since 2006. I think if you look on one, I was looking up some of my first videos, and oh man, they were bad, bad. I think I took the very first couple with the flip phone. Horrible. What's going to be the main crop this year? We'll probably have quite a few acres of canola this year. Where in Alberta are you? I have a brother that lives in Nearlandia. Where the heck is Nearlandia? Never heard of the place. Do you watch Mac 10? Dairy farmer from North. Yeah, yep. Actually, Mac 10 has been. Mac 10 has been here. Not here at my place, but he's been here. He worked here in this area for a while. I like your dozer videos. Yeah, I was on the 8 just the other day, as you saw. There will be more dozer videos to come. There's a guy on here, I forget his screen name, but he really wants me to spread manure. And I have to explain that there's really no time to spread manure in the spring. First off, you'll never get on the field. By the time it dries, it's ready to plant, so you don't have no time to do that. We do that in the fall. Plus, the manure doesn't thaw out till July anyway. So I'd like to see more haying and grain stuff. I know it's winter right now. What's your channel? Yeah, the grain stuff will be coming up. Planting, there'll be new videos there. Spraying, then be time for hay. Who's the main end user of our canola? Most likely China. They buy most of it. Crush it up for canola oil. And then a lot of people don't know that after you crush canola, the meal goes to feed cows. So it's good cattle feed. Hey, Damon. You're from whereabouts in Saskatchewan are you from? Do an interview with Sean. Yeah, that would be really exciting. I'll do that if I go live from my phone and that. Dude, we'll do a good interview with Sean. Nearlandia is up by Barhead. Okay. I never heard of that. Excuse me, that little place. Must be a little place. Yeah, I drive by Barhead lots. Hi from Cornwall. Just got in from spreading them. Hey, happy spreading. I like to see more videos from you in nice Massey tractors. That's a good one. Well, if Massey wants to bring me a tractor, I'll make a video in there. I was actually looking at Versatile's their new air seeder, and yeah, I said I'd love to demo that thing. You know where Cherry Point is? That sounds familiar. Oh, Damon's from Saskatoon. I'd like to go to Saskatoon. I don't know why. Where is Cherry Point? Right on BC Alberta border. Yeah, that name sounds familiar. I must have driven past it or something, or seen it a lot. Hey Norm, are we done calving now? Just about. There'll be a few more to go. Hey from Vancouver Island. How's it going out on the island, Mr. Carl Whitney? It's interesting that canola meal goes to livestock feed. We do sliced apple products, and after we squeeze the juice, our pumas go into the dog food. Oh, I never knew that. You guys get PEI spuds in your stores out there? I never really looked. Next time I'm out there, I'll look. We don't really buy potatoes too much because we grow our own, just in our gardens and that. But when we do buy them, because they never last for the whole winter, so and you buy them in summer. Do you like the CFL? Yes, I do like the CFL, Canadian Football League. Looking forward to see some cultivating and planting. Yeah, there'll be a lot of cultivating with the crappy fall. A lot of ruts in the field. Fields are going to be pretty uneven and rough, so we'll be doing some cultivation for sure. I'd like to see some videos of your GMC Chevy farm trucks. We do have one GMC that I have to try and get running because we want to sell it. It's a single axle with a 16-foot box on it, and I'm gonna try to change the plugs on it. I think we might have some bad plugs on there. Do I eat lobster? Actually, no, I hate lobster. No offense, but I do not like lobster. Crab legs, I've ate them, but it's not nothing really for me. So thanks there, Mr. and Drew. Keith, I've seen 2 to 3 in your yard. I think we got more than that. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got about 5. 5 in all. 2 don't run. You have any sheep farmers in the area? Yeah, I actually do. I have a neighbor who does sheep and lambs. Will you keep your calves till a certain weight? Yeah, they will be sold off in October, November. Most likely end of October, early November. They'll be in between the 400 to 600 pounders. How far away are you from painting your auction trailer? That's going to be something to do right in the middle of summer while there's a little downtime between doing hay and between planting and hay. I have been looking at a few videos on sandblasters and that dustless sandblasting. That looks the way to go if you were ever getting a sandblasting rig. That thing works awesome. There's no dust. You don't have to dress up, anything like that. Throat butt crack. Yeah. You can't really blame Tim. You know, I know sometimes it's hard to go without the butt crack. It just shows up. Yeah, Tim's a good guy though. How many Detroit engines do we have in our, How many Detroit engines do you have in your trucks? Well, yeah, there's actually another. No, is that a GMC? Yes, a GMC 8500 is in the manure spreader. That's another GMC. It has a Detroit engine in it. I'll do a video on that sometime. It's actually a pretty cool engine. Let's see them, even the ones that don't run. Oh, I might do a little video, a little tour video on that. What tractor does the best on diesel? Our little 770 case does the best on diesel. It's a 4-cylinder, non-turbo. And you can fill that thing up. I think it holds like 50 gallons diesel, 50, 60. And you can go the whole, we can almost go the whole haying season. And it's used on the rake. So before we had our disc bind, we used it on the New Holland 495 hay bind. Even that was good. And heavy hay though, it was a little hard on it. Took a little horsepower. Made her blow coal. Yeah, the dustless blaster. It looks pretty cool. Those green ones. That's the one you're talking about. I'd even think of buying one and just doing some custom blasting. Does anyone milk goats out there? I don't know. I do see a lot of the Facebook buy and sell pages that have goats for sale and stuff like that. So I don't know. Cummins N15, N14. The N14. I actually have a Cummins 855 sitting right here in my yard. It runs the planer mill. So the N14. No, we don't have any N14s. I don't think. The Cummins in our 9250 is a L10, I believe. Hey Corey, how's it going? Out of everything you do, what's your least favorite thing to do? Probably probably getting the cattle ready to haul out to pastures. It's probably my least favorite thing to do because we have to get all the pairs done, pair them up to their mothers. Make sure you get, because we have a certain group of cattle that go to one pasture, another group go to this pasture, heifers go to that one. We have 1, 2, 3 different pastures, so you have to make sure you get the right calves with the mothers. So that's why our tags match. Then we treat them, and then it's just it's a gong show. So yeah, it's probably the worst thing I hate. I just love when it's done. Have a whiskey after a long day. Sure, tequila. What size is my garden hose? That's kind of a strange question. um, Half inch? Why do you ask? When's the hoop building going up? Oh yeah, that'll be going up too. Uh, with that gravel trailer that I bought, we'll haul in some gravel for a base, and then see what it takes to put it up. I've never put one up before, but in the boxes that we have here, hopefully the instructions are in a bag there somewhere. The mice never got at it. Have you painted any of your vehicles in Oilers colors? No, not yet. I do have my Oilers flags. I did see the flags that go in the window. I did see one Oilers flag go for $400 today. Crazy. Did I miss you talking about the shed you were building? Probably. The 16 by 32 where it's on hold right now. The 671, yes, I believe that's what's in our manure spreader truck. $671 is a Detroit, isn't it? Or is that a GM? I thought it was a Detroit. I'm very unknowledgeable on Detroit engines. So, what's your favorite thing to do out of everything? Probably combining. When you first start combining, actually, you first start combining, or yeah, probably first start combining. Combining's the best thing to do if the weather's right. And you get it all done. We don't have any rats here, Norm. We just have muskrats. That's all. But there's no rats up here. We're rat free. Yeah, we should paint our calf shelters in Oilers colors. Put the big logo right on there. Detroit is a GM brand? Yeah, that's right. That is right. Makes sense that it's in the GM truck. An old GM 9500. Sorry, 9500. That's what it is. I'm going to look closer at it sometime. What's the best oil for those Detroits? Is it, someone was telling me they like certain oils. We use 1540 Shell. I have to change oil in it this fall. So. I know Detroit was in a lot of champion, like graders and loaders and all that stuff. That salt shed you all put together is nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a little bit overboard on it for just a little salt box and that, but whatever. 91 Chevy half-ton had a 6.2 Detroit. Cool. I assume that wasn't two-stroke. Heavy-duty oil only for a two-stroke. Yeah, Detroit two-strokes. So a heavy oil in it, like a heavier than 1540? Hello from Ireland. Hey, Derry O'Reilly. Did I say that right, Derry? Have you ever furrow plowed? Yes, we plow. We still got our plows. 5 years ago was the last time I plowed up some alfalfa. Multi-grades are not good for them. How about like just a straight 30? Have you set up your auto steer yet? No, I'll be doing that next week. Hey, Larson Valley Farms. Heard about your live stream too. I just missed it. HD30, yeah. We used to do that in the tractors quite a few years ago. Then we switched to 1540 for everything because some stuff was always out for winter. So almost pronounce it like Dara. Okay, Dara O'Reilly. So Dara. When are you guys going to start seeding? Probably around the end of April. How many cuttings of alfalfa do you get? Uh, Mainly two. Some people do three. Mostly two. We've been doing one mainly for the last few years. One is always main, like you always do one for sure. Two, if you're lucky. Two, if you need some more hay, or depends when you do the first cut. If you do the first cut a little early, you can do your second one good. But well, thanks there, Red. Yeah, it wouldn't usually stain them like that, but we were just we had some stains, so we just tried it out. They looked pretty good. Actually, it should be a little bit overbuilt because cows do are hard on them. They rub against them and everything, wear them out. So, how many cows do you have, and how many acres? We're around 200 head of cattle, and we run around uh, damn near 2,000 acres. We are starting seeding first week of May. Yeah, that's when we'll be doing it too. Especially if it rains anymore or snows anymore. You can see the sun is trying to pop out. So, hey Tim, thanks for stopping by. Okay, thanks for the tip there, Melvin. Detroit Diesel recommends only heavy duty for two strokes, so that's what I'll put in for uh, for that truck. I'll put in a straight grade in it, heavy duty oil. Do you plan on changing any tractors? No, not at the moment. Like I said, if anybody knows of anybody in Alberta knows if we're Alberta, we're close to the Alberta border on the Saskatchewan side, of any Case International MX 150 or 170 tractors, let me know. I'd like to get my hands on one of them. Would you recommend John Deere drill or go with Borgo? Uh, what kind of drill? What type of drill? Like a hoe drill, shank drill, Paralink? Independent, they're all independent of each other. I would probably go with a Borgo. Borgo is like a really expensive seed master or seed hawk. I can't wait for summer to be out doing hay. Yeah, sometimes I wish we could just skip spring and go straight to summer there. All this crappy mud and water all over. Are there many 135 Massies up in your area? I haven't seen too many there, Robbie. Have you ever had a Ford tractor? No, we have never had a Ford tractor. My neighbor had a Ford tractor. It was kind of an odd-looking tractor. It was a four-wheel drive. Wasn't it articulating? It was weird, but it had no cab. Hey, Canvids. Thanks. Check out check out RB auction. I have checked out RB auction. Don't worry. Hey, Michael from Ohio. Hey, from Ohio. How's it going in Ohio? He's a little slow during the day here. Probably have to be going here soon. I gotta go look up on the cows there, do a little straw spreading. Hey, from Vermont. How's it going in Vermont? What's the weather like in Vermont? What is a RB auction? RB auction is Ritchie Brothers Auctions. They're like the biggest auction guys in America. Actually, they're actually in Europe and everywhere. They're actually worldwide. I would say they're the biggest. How do you like your Case tractor? Which one? My Case tractor? Case Internationals? Oh, Danny's from Prince Edward Island too. Yeah, Robbie's from there. Have you ever heard of the Krone Comp Prima round balers? No, haven't heard of those. How does it work for you? Yeah, Ritchie Brothers is the biggest in the world. You know why they paint John Deere green, don't you? Let us all know why they paint John Deere green, Michael. Hey, Denny's Country Life. Thanks for joining. Really like the straw chopper. How's the bale fork going? The bale fork I welded, it's fine and dandy. Not a crack in it. That solid piece of pipe or solid piece of shaft that I put in there works like a charm. She's not breaking this time, I can tell you that. The big Case 120, the MX 120, you mean, which would be it's not that big, but yeah, the MX 120 is a great tractor, no trouble. We just redid the PTO on it because it had a lot of PTO hours on it. Wore the clutches out, but we have a Case 2290, my favorite tractor. We have one too, and it's definitely not my favorite tractor. Uh, it's okay. Case tractors are celebrating 175 years this year. Ooh. Best baler on the market. I'll look it up. That's not the baler that is that the round baler will that you don't have to stop? Do you ever get in trouble with police stopping tractor? Police never bother tractors here. They hide in the tree line when the red tractor's coming with you. Hey, Gary from Southwest Iowa. How's it going? You have to stop, unfortunately. Stop for cops? Oh, you do have to stop, unfortunately. Well, yeah, I guess if they're going to stop you. What are they checking? Do you have any trouble with police pulling over tractors for checks? What are they checking? Do you have a driver's license? Inspecting your tractor? Are they the tractor inspectors? Oh, you do have to stop, unfortunately. Yeah, yeah, okay, I see what he means, yes. I will look up that baler. Sorry, I got mixed up there. I did see the chrome baler that on YouTube that you don't have to stop and dump the bale. You think how much time you'd save with that? When are you going to move the cows? The cows will be moved. Some will be moved in May, Usually we have a June 1st pasture date that we don't really move them into the pastures before June 1st, but we the one pasture that we rent, no one goes in there before June 1st. So the other pastures we can put them in before that. But if you go too early, there's no grass there anyway, so it hasn't grown enough. You have to bring feed up there. So OLF has a lot to say about Crone balers. Well, he has one, so and he likes it, so that's good for him. Better than his New Holland. I don't know. New Holland seems to be really dropping the ball. It's not. They're not the same anymore. Even the combines. New Holland's. It was all good when everybody was their own company. Now New Holland and Case are together. Case New Holland. It's like right after the MX series tractors. After 2002, Case didn't even bother making a mid-size, like a utility tractor. That's what I call a utility tractor, between the 100 and 170 horsepower tractors. That's what the MXs were. They didn't even bother making one. They just took New Holland's Ford tractor and painted it red, and they were garbage. So John Deere are. Hold on, I gotta read that one again. Why don't you like John Deere tractors? I don't mind John Deere tractors. The newer ones, yeah, I don't mind them. Older John Deere tractors, like a 40. What did I drive before? 40, a 4230, 4440. They're okay. I hated them for loader work. I used my uncle's tractor for loader work, and the way the transmission was, it was I just couldn't get used to it. Our cases were really the transmission was really better for loader work, where you could just go from from forward to reverse just by pulling the lever back. You didn't have to shift all over the place. So I like the power shifts in the case. How many acres do you run? About close to 2,000 there, Elijah. Lights and number plates are visible. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's no competition anymore. That's true. New Holland tractors seem cheap inside. That's another thing I kind of see too. It's their cabs. It's hard to find a good cab now. It's not full of plastic instead of they usually use just a little bit of plastic, and then everything was vinyl. Now everything is plastic. The whole cab. Does your brother work for you, or is it 50-50? Everybody works for me. I'm the head honcho. So, no, it's all 50-50. So. Corey, the Bobcat is still unfixed. I still haven't pulled the start out of it yet because it's so muddy around there. If I really wanted to, though, I could just throw a tarp down and kneel down on the tarp and everything. I got bad knees, though. Don't want to get it all damp. I have to have knee replacements when I'm in the next 10 years. Another thing about the John Deere tractor that I didn't like, I know a lot of you guys with your John Deeres and that are going to hate me, but uh, I always never liked where the door closes in front, and you have that line right in front of your eyes there, where the cab door closes and the window. I always hated that. Uh, Also, well, the older tractors, you had your exhaust pipe right in front and your air cleaner. Uh, on the cases, they always had the window right there in front of you. And the older cases, you had an exhaust pipe and air cleaner. But from 80 on, they moved the exhaust off to the side. So can't wait to try out this summer. Oh, we got a brand New Holland 560 specialty crop baler. Can't wait to try it out this summer. Other than that, has net wrap. Yeah, I'd like to find a net wrap baler too here in the coming 2 years or so. What do you like better, net wrap or twine? Well, I don't mind both actually. Net wrap is easier to get off when it's not frozen. Twine is easier to get off when it's frozen. You and your brother grooming Sean to take over the farm. Sean's already took over the farm. That's what he said. No, Sean's a good guy. He works. He works pretty good. Did you know about the online parts list from Bobcat? Never looked. I might have to take a look. Did you get all the snow yesterday? Yes, we did. Not as much as some people, though. Some people got almost 20 inches. Sean is, it don't seem like Sean's a big camera guy. He's not really. He's a very shy guy, especially in front of the camera. Would a telehandler or something suit you? Uh, it'd be something more of a toy than really than a need, I guess. It'd be good for unloading hay and stuff like that, and loading hay, but that's pretty much all it'd be good for. What else would you use it for? Oh, it's maybe some manure. What kind of twine do you use, sisal or plastic? We use plastic because the mice really like the sisal twine, and usually the sisal twine wouldn't last till fall when we pick up the bales. The mice would have them chewed off already, and you go to pick up a bale, and it's all on the ground. So no more. There was no more sisal twine for us. But I really wish they would make a they make a sisal twine that would be stronger, because sisal twine does decompose. And that big manure pile we have at excuse me, the big manure pile we have at home, all that plastic twine that's in it would be rotted already, and we wouldn't have a big problem with that. You should build a new bale wagon. I think we have enough wagons and trailers for hay. Actually, we have a smaller one that we had a wooden. It was all made of wood, and it's pretty much rotted now. But the only thing that was it's on there still is the front part of the beams were treated, and they're the only ones that are still there. So it's funny. There was some some pipe at the last sale that I was at. I sure would like to have that. You never have enough oil drill pipe. You need a New Holland 1069 bale wagon. Maybe. Just extend the boom. Oh, okay, yeah. Didn't have to open the gate to feed cows, just extend the boom out into the pen. Worked pretty slick. Yeah, I could see that working for one of our pens. Still though, just for that, like I've seen tons of telehandlers on YouTube and everything, but around here I couldn't justify it right now unless you had tons of money to just buy it. We had to fix the AVT, maybe CVT, automatic variable, AVT transmission in our 7420 John Deere twice last year. Everybody's doing a live stream. Yeah, I just saw your live stream a little while ago. I was thinking about let's talk to Elm Custom Harvesting. Uh, Actually, after I saw yours, I thought I'd do one too. What the heck? I got some downtime right now while the weather's crappy. So that's a nice motor. That's a nice motor Ryan from How Farms Work got. Are you talking about his truck? Yeah, that is a very nice truck he got. Actually, I keep warming up to those. I like the inside of his truck. It's nice inside there. I can hear you cheering for the Oilers here in the South. Yeah. Actually, Sean was in Edmonton yesterday. Actually, still there right now. He went to visit his sister. Both sisters live right next to Rogers Place. So he told me it was quite loud there. Right after the game, I told him to go to the game. I said, "Up, grab a seat. They're only like $400 a ticket." So I told him to take a big sign. Watch Northern Farmer on YouTube. Who are you cheering for, Anderson Cattle Company? I can hear the Leafs on right now. The Leafs are playing. That's probably why I lost some viewers. Some guys in the East went to watch the hockey game. Yeah. It's getting pretty quiet now. The Leafs don't sound very tough. Maple Leafs. Oh, they're Canada's team, that's for sure. Well, guys, I think I'll be ending this here pretty soon. I gotta go, Carter. Keep up the good videos. Thanks for stopping there, Carter. I gotta go here pretty soon too. So yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream here in a bit, next 5 minutes or so. I got some work to do by the cattle yet. I thought the moose was Canada's thing. Actually, it's the beaver. Isn't the beaver Canada's animal or whatever they call it? Winnipeg Jets are one of the best teams. Well, they didn't make the playoffs though. I like Winnipeg. I wish they would have did a little better. What's the difference between canola and oilseed? that we grow in. Well, canola was developed in Canada. That's why it's called canola. So there's really not much difference. People just didn't like the rapeseed name, I guess. Time to watch the game. Be safe. Happy Easter. Yeah, Daryl's leaving to watch the game. They're saying the national anthem right now. I can hear it. Matt Hall, when will planting start? Planting will start in end of the month. The Ford has the big cab, and that aluminum body even makes them more attractive. I think I would stay away from the Ford diesel, but the Triton engine is a good engine. I hate the Triton engine, especially the old 3-valve 5.4s, which my older truck had. Garbage. I don't like the 5.4 engine at all, really. The older, or not the older, but the smaller 4.6 Ford V8, that was a good engine. Not too much ever happened to those guys. I like my 5.0, the new 5.0 in my truck, my new truck. I love it. It's nothing. So far, so good. And I always loved the old 302 5.0s and the old sports jet too. So take it easy, David. Happy Easter to you. Tablet battery didn't work, so I'm signing off. Well, take it easy, David. There's two Davids. Signing off. And my internet sucks. The live stream is frozen, but I can see the messages change. Yeah, I'm surprised my internet out here is not too bad. Take it easy, Norm. C&J Farm 96 F250 with the old 7.3. Yeah, the 7.3 was a good old engine. Yeah, modern rapeseed, yes. I thought he was talking about the old rapeseed. Well, take it easy, Ronnie. Yeah, I'll be signing off for now. I'm gonna take off and go do a couple things. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later.